Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sport Bike Menace. So we're putting the demon eyes right now. So I want to do like almost like a how-to video, but at the same time explaining what I'm doing to make this work better than what it did before, because I ran into some issues with these headlights. And I got some extension cables for the HIDs, two on the bottom, two on the top, two on the bottom, and then extension cables for these, if I can bring them, so these ones right here, because they're too short. And I'll show you how I route it in my bike, and you know, if you did do this project on your bike, and to show you guys how far stripped down I got the bike. This is how far stripped I got it. Basically all the front end, the sides. That's how it looks like right there. So I'm gonna show you guys what I ordered to make it work, since I was having issues. Don't mind my mess. Clean the fairings. So I'm gonna show you guys what I ordered. I might not need, I got two of two, meaning two pairs, so I might not need the whole cables. These look much thicker than it did on the picture. So hopefully this is what I need. So I'm not gonna open both up, just gonna open one. So it might be just long enough with just the one pair. Maybe. That's how it looks like. They are like a little bit thicker, but I think what's making it very thick is this outer piece right here, which could be a good thing and a bad thing, because much thicker means more places to pinch point. So that's that. And I ordered two of them just in case I need it longer, depending where I'm planning to put the ballast at, because that's the main problem, since those are the ones that take the most room. So again, we'll go over to the headlight to see if these are the right ones that I need. So far it looks like yes, but and then once I get this all hooked up, I'll show you guys how I got it hooked up and what I did. So these are shorter. So if I compare it to this, yeah, see, like it only reaches up to that far, and this is all I got left over there. So these are much longer than these ones. So we'll see what I can do. But we'll go to the headlight right now to see if they actually plug in to where I need it to plug in. Okay, so we'll go to these ones first. So far that part plugged in. Go to the other one. That one plugged in. Now for the other ones over here. Now this don't matter, like don't stress it, because there's only one way to go in. So you don't gotta worry about what color is what, because one goes into male, one goes into female. So they basically work themselves out basically. So that clips in. And that clips in just like that. Okay, we're missing one more cable. I left it far away. So again, we go back here. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but That clips in. And that clips in. So both of those clip in. Now I have longer distance. The only thing that should be in the front of the bike would just be just one item. All the rest of the wires will be going towards the middle of the bike or the very back of the bike, however, wherever I can put it at this point. And the only thing that's going to stay there in the center will be this one, and then this one's going to be hung up, and the rest are going to be going towards the back of the bike. So we'll be right back once this is all said and done. Once I got it, and I'll explain to you guys what. So for this one, I'm planning to use these connectors. Let me show you guys what connectors I'm going to use for that. So we're going to use these ones. These connectors. So I'll connect them directly into the main harness of the bike. Where's it at? All these ones right here. So I'm gonna need 3 of them, and I'll connect them directly to the main harness. I don't gotta splice nothing, don't cut nothing, I don't gotta insert nothing, because I don't want negative and like shorten out any cables. So I just connect them directly through this. It should fit, it should work, but we'll come back once I connect them. I can use electrical tape. But yeah, so we'll be back. I'll tell you guys which color I did with what, and your owner's manual should, or when you buy these demon eyes, it should show you guys how which color goes to what. But we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we finally finished the headlight I mean, and how I installed it and how I fixed it. I have videos of it. So I'm gonna show how I ran the wires, get extension cables. So I have one of the wires running right here going down the gas tank, and the ballast is all underneath the gas tank. Make sure that it's not interfering with the wires, not bouncing around, zip tied or something. I really can't show that off, but don't get it caught up with the fuel line, or the fuel line that goes direct, or any of the components in there, so it won't break anything. And I have 2 of them in there, the ballasts, and I freed up a lot of space in the front of the bike. It's still a lot of cables, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So I was able to so there's, matter of fact, here, so some of the stuff was able to be pinched in place with, there's 2 hooks. There's one hook on one side and a hook in the bottom. So I was able to hook. I still got to finish up right here because I just put this stuff in right now. So all this stuff, they have hooks for it, so it's not dangling or get caught on something. So that's that. Organized up here. Always test your lights out though beforehand. So an example will be, I was already having issues ahead of time with, not the demon eyes, it was the HIDs. Turn off my. So the bottom one wasn't turning on, the top one was. So luckily that before I even put everything back together, I was able to test everything out before I did it, because if not, I would have to retake everything out. And I don't really know why it was doing it. I don't know if because one of the cables was bent at a certain angle, I don't know. But I had to keep testing it out, and I took some extensions out because it was too long. So I eliminated even less cables, or more cables I eliminated by taking 2 extensions out. So it's not all a big glob there or a big glob in the front. So I used a lot of zip ties. So I got a zip tie here, a zip tie there. I have a zip tie here and a zip tie there, and the same thing I did over there. And then I used only 1 zip tie down there to zip tie just the cables together at the bottom. And then so my negative wire is touching the body of the bike on one side, and the same thing with the other side. So here is the other negative. So I basically went wires on this side, wires on the other side. So that's as clean as I was able to get it, as neat as I was able to get it, to where it's not looking too bad. I'm not 100% done with the bike itself. The headlight, yes. So I just wanted to make that video quick. Also test your high beams. So my high beams also work. So I got the low beams, the high beams working. Also the demon eyes work as well. So they'll take a bit to connect. There you go. And then they turn on. So let me turn off the bike. So the because of so much wires, you don't over tighten this, because it's going to put a lot of pressure on those cables. Just tight enough where this is not flapping up and down. Right now just waiting for that paint to dry, and then just basically put all the stuff back on. Or I might just spray paint down here as well, because I wanted to spray paint this. Since the fairing's off, I'll just spray paint that as well. This part I can't, because I just can't, but it's alright, I'll leave it like that. But that part I'll spray paint now. But yeah, the bike's basically done. Just put it all back together, and I did an oil change, cleaned out the filter, took out the velocity stacks, the aftermarket ones, took them out, put the stock ones back on. It's a long list of things. Cleaned a little bit of the chain, put a little bit of chain lube. Last year I didn't ride her too much, so this year I'm planning to do more riding. What is left though is the rim stickers, but these are a pain in the ass to take off. I've been trying to I took some of it off, trust me, not by much, but I'm not sure if I sit here and take all this stuff off. I'm gonna see if I get my heating gun, see if I'm able to loosen it up with the heating gun and then take them off. My other option was just to throw the new stickers on top, but I run a problem with that, is that the new ones that I bought only come one set of GSXR 1000 per side. So this one has two of them, has one up top, one on the bottom, and that's how I did it. The other one only brings one per side, so one here, one there, one in the front, and one on the other side. So it's not like I can overlay it on top. Plus, if you don't overlay it right, it'll look ugly. So I'm gonna have to get my heating gun and take it off with the heating gun, but I got a separate video for that. Like I said, oil change, everything is done with the bike, antifreeze. Basically right now it's just put her back together and enjoy the ride. And then I don't know, whenever I was planning to do it today, but I don't even know where my heating gun is at, because like I said, I'll have to get an extension cable and sit out here with the heating gun and take it off. But anyways guys, so the cables that I needed were 3 cables, which is yellow, gray, and blue. So you go to your low beam, which is the very bottom, and that low beam is what you're going to use: yellow to brown, gray to black, and then when you go up top is blue to positive. So whatever has positive, you're going to connect to that one. But that's what I was able to find out, like figure out for myself. She needs a clean. I gotta take this more Mafia blue part off, but she's coming together for now, and I gotta figure out what else issues I gotta work on, and see what else to do. But for now, is this what we got? I got a lot of videos posted up, so if you guys want to check that video out, I got them on the bottom. But anyways guys, put a like, subscribe to the channel, put a comment, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Ride safe, drive safe especially, and God bless.